Hello student, we are going to study about the expression for time period of simple pendulum. Time period of simple pendulum, we know that what is meant by simple pendulum? A heavy sphere is suspended to a rigid support with an extensible string, therefore to form a simple pendulum. In 10th standard we learn about that. But how to calculate for its expression time period of simple pendulum or its motion is in SHM. The period of simple pendulum and its motion is SHM. What is meant by SHM? The simple harmonic motion means the internal restoring force is directly proportional to the displacement, but they are both are in opposite direction. Then, what is meant by ideal simple pendulum? Ideal simple pendulum is a heavy particle suspended by massless, flexible string from rigid support. Ideal simple pendulum is defined as a heavy sphere, heavy simple pendulum is suspended by a massless and flexible, massless, but actually massless string is not available. Therefore, for practical simple pendulum, a heavy sphere suspended by light and inextensible string from rigid support is called practical simple pendulum. Then, by practical simple pendulum, or what is the performance for simple pendulum? Then particle is suspended to a rigid support having a length of the string is capital L. L is the length of the string, and the pendulum is oscillates from its mean position to its extreme position C and B. Therefore, the string shows that its length is capital L and making an angle with when the bob or the sphere goes to its extreme position, some angle made with the rigid support, therefore that angle represented as theta is denoted by theta. And by the two different forces are acting on the bob or in a simple pendulum, two forces. First one is the tension along the string, and second one force is the weight of that bob is in vertically downward direction. Mg is in vertically downward direction. Therefore, the two different forces acting on that bob is, first force is T, tension along the string, and second force is the Mg is in weight of the bob is acting vertically downward direction. Then calculate the period of simple pendulum. Two forces acting on bob. First is tension applied to string. Tension applied to the string is along the string and is vertically upward. Its direction is vertically upward. And second one force is Mg is in downward direction. Mg is vertically downward direction. Mg is the weight of that bob. Weight of bob or sphere, the small sphere, weight of bob is vertically downward. vertically downward. But tension along the string, tension is acting along the string in vertically upward direction. Mg, that Mg is resolved into two components. Mg resolved into two components. First one is Mg cos theta and second component is Mg sin theta. Mg cos theta and Mg sin theta. Mg is resolved into two components, Mg sin theta and Mg cos theta. Mg cos theta along the string, Mg cos theta is along the string but in vertically downward direction. Therefore, T is equal to Mg cos theta. T is equal to Mg cos theta. That equation, but T and Mg cos theta are move in vertically opposite. Both are move in opposite direction. Therefore, T is equal to Mg cos theta means both are equal. They vanishes. Hence, we get the equation for only Mg sin theta. The component of Mg sin theta. It balances or it provides the internal restoring force. That Mg sin theta provides the internal restoring force. Internal restoring force. Mg sin theta is equal to internal restoring force. Means F is equal to Mg sin theta. But internal restoring force and Mg sin theta both are in opposite direction. F moves internal restoring force towards mean position and Mg sin theta, they are in opposite direction. Therefore, F is equal to Mg sin theta. But theta is equal to, from trigonometric relation, sin theta is equal to AB upon OA. AB upon OA. AB upon OA. Therefore, that theta is equal to opposite side upon hypotenuse means x upon L. Therefore, by using that formula in the first chapter, rotational dynamics, theta is equal to arc upon radius. Arc upon radius means theta is equal to x upon L. That formula can be substituted in that equation. We get the equation for F is equal to Mg, but they are both are in opposite direction. Therefore, F is equal to Mg sin theta means F is equal to minus Mg theta, where sin theta is nearly very small. Sin theta very small. At that time, sin theta is approximately equal to theta. Therefore, F is equal to minus Mg theta. Where F is equal to minus Mg theta, that factor represents, but theta is equal to x upon L. Where theta is equal to x upon L, we get the formula for F is equal to minus Mg theta is equal to x upon L, means minus Mgx upon L. Here M mass, G acceleration due to gravity, L length of the string, both are constants. Therefore, F is directly proportional. F is equal to minus in bracket Mg upon L into x. Mg, L are constant. Mg, L are constant. Therefore, F is directly proportional to minus x. Hence, the simple pendulum motion is a simple harmonic motion. F is directly proportional to minus x. Hence, simple pendulum performs SHM. Motion of a simple pendulum or the simple pendulum performs SHM. Now, to calculate the formula for time period. To calculate the formula for time period. Therefore, the time period T is equal to time period T is equal to 2 pi upon omega. Period is defined as time taken to a particle to complete its one oscillation. Therefore, T is equal to 2 pi upon omega. But omega is equal to K upon M. Omega square is equal to K upon M. Therefore, omega is equal to square root of K upon M. Substituting that value, 2 pi upon square root of K upon M. Square root of K upon M. There, where F is equal to minus K, where F is equal to T is equal to 2 pi upon square root of K upon M. K is a force constant and M is the mass. We can calculate the formula for F is equal to minus Kx. F is equal to mass into acceleration is equal to minus Kx. Hence, A upon x, acceleration per unit displacement, we consider only magnitude. Therefore, ma is equal to Kx. Hence, acceleration per unit displacement is equal to K upon M. Acceleration per unit displacement is equal to K upon M. Therefore, K upon M is equal to A upon x. Substituting that value, we get the value for omega is equal to square root of A upon x. Hence, formula for period of simple pendulum T is equal to 2 pi upon under root of A upon x. Under root of A upon x. But that formula F is equal to minus mgx upon L. By using that formula, F is equal to mgx upon L. F is equal to, according to Newton's second law, F is equal to ma, mass into acceleration, is equal to mgx upon L. mm get cancelled. Therefore, acceleration per unit displacement A upon x is equal to remaining terms g upon L. A upon x is equal to g upon L. We get the formula for A upon x is equal to g upon L. Therefore, period of simple pendulum T is equal to 2 pi square root of 2 pi upon square root of A upon x. But A upon x is equal to g upon L. Therefore, T is equal to 2 pi upon square root of g upon L. T is equal to 2 pi upon square root of g upon L. Hence, T is equal to 2 pi square root of g upon L चा काय होईल? L upon g न्यूमरेटर मध्ये गेल्यावर म्हणून पिरियड ऑफ सिंपल पेंडुलम T is equal to 2 pi under root of L upon g. From that formula, the laws of simple pendulum can be explained with that formula. T is equal to 2 pi under root of L upon g. Period of simple pendulum depends on which factor it depends? Where T is equal to 2 pi. 2 pi is the constant term. It depends on L. L is length of the pendulum. G, acceleration due to gravity. Therefore, period of simple pendulum depends on length of simple pendulum and acceleration due to gravity. But period of simple pendulum is independent of mass. In that formula, m is absent. Therefore, it is independent of mass and its amplitude. Amplitude is independent of its amplitude. Therefore, the period laws of pendulum can be explained by using that formula. Therefore, law of length. First law is law of length. T is equal to 2 pi under root of L upon G. Hence, first law, law of length. This formula is period expression for or formula for period of simple pendulum. And that formula to explain law of length, the period of simple pendulum is directly proportional to the square root of L. 2 pi is constant, acceleration due to gravity G as constant. Therefore, T is directly proportional to root L. Hence, the law of length explained by period of simple pendulum is directly proportional to the length of the pendulum. T is directly proportional to L. Second, law of acceleration due to gravity. Acceleration due to gravity. The period of simple pendulum is inversely proportional to square root of G. Hence, T is inversely proportional to square root of G. Law of the period of simple pendulum is inversely proportional to the square root of acceleration due to gravity. And third law, law of mass. Third law, law of mass. Period of simple pendulum where mass term is absent, hence period of simple pendulum is independent of mass of bob or a sphere. Hence, law of mass, period of simple pendulum, period is independent of mass. Law of mass, period of simple pendulum is independent of mass. And fourth law, law of amplitude. Law of amplitude. Fourth law. Here amplitude term is also absent. Therefore, period of simple pendulum is independent of amplitude. Period of simple pendulum independent of amplitude of its amplitude. Hence, by using that formula, explain the law of length, law of acceleration due to gravity, law of mass and law of amplitude. Four law can be explained by using that formula. T is equal to 2 pi under root of L upon G. Write down the expression for time period of simple pendulum. Or question, show that the time period of or the motion of simple pendulum is SHM. Third question, show that the period of simple pendulum is independent of mass of bob or a sphere. And the period of on which factor the period of simple pendulum depends on. Therefore, that topic will be covered, and the small topic seconds pendulum. What is meant by seconds pendulum? T is equal to 2 pi upon under root of L upon G. Seconds pendulum means where the time period of pendulum or a simple pendulum T is equal to 2 seconds, where the period T is equal to 2 seconds. Therefore, T is equal to 2 seconds is equal to 2 pi under root of L upon G. We learn about seconds pendulum. Seconds pendulum. What is meant by seconds pendulum? The pendulum having the period T is equal to 2 seconds, that pendulum is known as seconds pendulum. What is the length of seconds pendulum? Then length should be calculated by using that formula T is equal to 2 pi under root of L upon G. Substitute T is equal to 2 seconds. 2 get cancelled. Therefore, 1 is equal to pi under root of L upon G. Therefore, 1 upon pi is equal to square root of L upon G. Taking square on both sides, therefore 1 upon pi square is equal to L upon G. Therefore, length of seconds pendulum L is equal to G upon pi square. But acceleration due to gravity's value is equal to 9.8 meter per second square upon pi, its value is 3.142 bracket square. L is equal to G upon pi square is equal to 9.8 upon 3.142 bracket square. Hence its calculation 3 square is 9. Therefore, L is equal to approximately equal to length of seconds pendulum is equal to nearly about 1 meter. Hence, for seconds pendulum, a pendulum having its period is 2 seconds, that pendulum is known as seconds pendulum. T is equal to 2 seconds. What is the length of seconds pendulum? By calculated, that length is T is equal to 2 pi under root of L upon G. T is equal to 2 seconds. Substitute that and squaring both sides, 1 upon pi square is equal to L upon G. Therefore, L is equal to G upon pi square. Hence, L is approximately equal to 1 meter. Write down that expression for time period of simple pendulum. Explain the laws of simple pendulum and what is meant by seconds pendulum. This is your homework.